Alright, what's up DVW fam? So we got a very special video today. We're in Koreatown, Los Angeles on 6th Street. So this is a new Korean barbecue spot called Hanu KBBQ. The interior looks very nice, it's very spacious. You see all the traditional Korean decorations all around. They also have an outdoor patio as well, and one of the perks here for all my non-LA folks is that they have free parking. So it's kind of funny to say that that's a perk, but in LA it's kind of hard for parking sometimes. But let's go outside and check out the patio. So Koreatown has a lot of Korean barbecue spots, so I'm very excited to try this new one. So without further ado, let's go get some Korean barbecue. So this is an a la carte restaurant, guys. So here's our menu. So they got the combos, but they also got a la carte dishes as well. A lot of drinks if you guys want to party. And there's also like traditional soups, buckwheat noodles. You know how we're gonna do at DVW. We're gonna showcase some of their best items here, so let's do it. All right, y'all, so you guys know how we do at Korean barbecue. We always start off with the banchans, the sides. It's usually similar assortments depending on the restaurants you go, but there's a few, you know, new items here that I haven't seen before. So this is kind of like a beef banchan right here, beef in some type of sauce. That's interesting. It's like thick cut cubes of beef. Kind of tastes like beef stew meat, but it's in like a sweet and spicy sauce with a little soy sauce boiled egg right here. And Vietnamese cuisine we have, and Taiwanese cuisine we have like a soy sauce boiled egg. Kind of tastes like that. Some jalapenos with some red sauce right here. Let's see. Kind of tastes like a thin gochujang sauce. Ooh, gives that spicy kick. You can't have banchan without kimchi, right? One of the top banchan items right here. Love kimchi at Korean barbecue restaurants. Always fresh. Cleanse your palate for all the meats that you're about to consume. So let's get it. Ooh, so the sides don't end there. They brought more sides. This is one of my favorite banchan items right here. This is a pancake. Let's see. Very toasted and crunchy. Nice and oily. Got some onions in there. They brought some fried zucchinis right here. The steam egg. This steam egg looks kind of interesting. A lot of greens on it. Let's try this out. Very light, fluffy. It's like a souffle. It's hot. It's good though. So this fried zucchini, I've had that before, but there's like this piece of meat right here. It's lightly battered right here and fried. Let's try it out. Very interesting. I never had this at Korean barbecue before. Deep fried brisket, I think. Ooh, the meat is here, guys. Combo A right here. The brisket, short rib, ribeye steak. Ooh, so this is beef tartare right here. So oiling up with some beef fat. So this is the beef brisket first. Okay, so we're gonna try this one right here. So this is the extra ground soybean stew right here. Wow. The consistency is very thick. Thicker than any soybean stew I've had. It's very pasty. It's good. Comment down below how you guys like your brisket, guys. I personally like it rare. Some people like it crispy, but I'm gonna try it with some salts right here. There's brisket sauce, salt, chili. Try it out. The brisket is very juicy. You could tell that's premium cut. Ooh, that's some very good brisket, and you could taste the fat on there and the grill flavor on that brisket. Salud. I'm gonna try it with a little bit of brisket sauce. This is good brisket sauce, very thick and sweet. It's very thick, I like it. Alright, we got Food Galore Mexico trying some of the brisket.
We got some freshly cooked brisket. You know, we're gonna have a little combo with a little bit of kimchi.
That in a bit.
Succulent, the textures combined. It's nice and creamy. It's got a creamy texture because of all the little fattiness in the beef. And the kimchi, it well balances really well. Like, it's kind of sweet and it's good, especially if you dip it in the sauce. Bomb.com.
Ooh, can't get enough of this brisket sauce, guys. Super thick. Like Ivan said, the brisket is nice and marbleized. You get a nice consistency with the fat and the lean tissue. It's really good. So yeah, guys, we got a professional right here cooking the meats for us, Sally. So when you're here at Hanu, there's always a server to cook your meats to perfection for you guys. So that's the difference between all you can eat and the premium Korean barbecue right here, y'all. So this is a huge juicy piece of ribeye steak right here. Look at this beast. Can't wait. I'm licking my chops right now. Alright, so they brought out the mountain tripe fried rice for us. It's nice and seared on this pan. Let's do our cheesy pull right here. Ooh, look at that. You see that cheese pull right there? Woo! So it looks like some kimchi fried rice, and apparently there's a mountain tripe in here. And cheese, of course. Let's try it out. Oh my god. Ooh, that's so savory. The bottom is nice and pan seared. There's like a nice toast on the bottom of it. This is kind of like a Korean barbecue kimchi fried rice pizza right here, because you got like all the cheese and you got all the garnish right here for the fragrance. This kind of looks like you know, if you had like a barbecue chicken pizza, they have the little parsley on there. A lot of fragrance coming out on this, and it's very toasty. There's some sesame seeds on here. Let me get some of the tripe. Very crunchy. There's a lot of texture in there. If you guys have had barbecue tripe, kind of it's very robust in flavor when you bite into the tripe, and then once you bite into it, it just like bursts with flavor. It's very meaty. Oh! Giving us a show. Gonna take a stab at this ribeye steak right here. Gonna grab a nice fatty juicy piece. I like my fat on my steak, so it's nice and seared for us. So with the steak, I'm gonna have to do it with some salt right here. Dip in some salt and burn my tongue. Has a nice meaty flavor, nice and juicy. You can taste that fat cap on there. At Korean barbecue spot, it's actually pretty premium meat. Sometimes if you go to all you can eat spot, the steak might not be as premium, but it's a good ribeye steak. But guys, you can't sleep on this brisket sauce right here. Usually, I'm not the biggest fan of brisket sauce, but this one, super thick. I gotta get the recipe. Brisket sauce flames. Alright, we gotta take a little soju break from our Korean barbecue feast. When you're eating Korean barbecue, especially in LA, it's in the culture to have some soju, you know, with some friends. So if you guys use DVW code 10 down below, you get a free soju. But no, I'm playing. It's actually buy one get one free here, so that's why we have two. Salud, this is for you guys. Cheers. Oof, never had this brand before. It's pretty smooth actually, but you can definitely taste the alcohol. You know how you do it. So you take a piece of rice paper right here, you put it in your mouth like this. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt on this ribeye and just throw it in. That's the way to do it. We're about to try the spicy buckwheat noodles right here. So this one's the dry one without the soup. If you guys haven't had buckwheat noodles before, it's a traditional Korean dish. So yeah, it's very different. Let's try it out. You can taste the thickness of the noodles. It's very, very thin, but at the same time, very dense. So it's like you're biting into solid pieces of noodles. So, and there's these little like cold pieces of brisket right here. It has like a little spicy paste right here. Whenever you think of noodles, sometimes you think of noodles as, you know, hot, comforting dish, but these are cold noodles, so very refreshing, almost like a summer salad. Now that we're on the buckwheat, we're gonna try the cold buckwheat noodles. So this is with the soup. So same buckwheat noodles right here. Yeah guys, same. Very dense noodles, but this one has a soup, so let's take a piece of the soup right here. Ice cold. There's actually pieces of ice in here too. The soup almost has like a sour taste. It's very fresh. Like I said, it's not like your traditional noodle soup when you're thinking of like a soup. It's a cold soup, so very fresh. Has that like vinaigrette taste. And the key to this dish is the noodles, guys. Very dense. It's like you bite into it. Ooh. It takes a while to chew, as you can see, so make sure you guys don't choke. But yeah guys, if you guys haven't had this before, you gotta try it out at a Korean restaurant. So we're gonna try the beef tartare right here. So it's kind of like a raw beef salad. So this is not cooked, it's raw, but it's very, very juicy. So I'm gonna put a little bit of try it out. Nice and sweet. It's kind of slimy in texture. This radish gives it like that crunch and that sweetness. And it has like a little nutty taste, because there's some of these, right? Nuts right here, corn. Yeah, it has a very like nutty, salady taste. Good. Kind of tastes like a sashimi in beef format. This pork jaw right here. If you guys don't know about pork jaw, it's very premium cut of pork. It's the jaw portion of the pork, so it's nice and fatty, but also has a lot of lean tissue on it. So let's try it out. I'm gonna eat this one with some salt. Nice and crispy and toasted for us. Nice and crunchy. Has a slight fat profile to it, but it's also lean. So it's not like pork belly where it could be super oily and fatty. Kind of tastes like a pork steak, like a pork sirloin. Very good. It's one of my favorite cuts of pork. If there's an option for pork jaw, I'll go for the pork jaw. Pork goes very well with chili. So I'm trying some with chili. Got that nice thick chili paste on it. For you spicy food lovers. Alright, y'all, about to try the marinated short rib right here. Try with the just the marination. I like it because it's different. So it's not like all the other a la carte places I've had where it's just like that sweet Korean barbecue sauce. This one is very buttery and it has that garlic taste. Kind of reminds me of Vietnamese barbecue. Vietnamese barbecue is very, you know, sacred. There's actually not a lot of places that serves Vietnamese barbecue, but yeah, we use a lot of butter and garlic in our barbecue, so it kind of reminds me of that. So yeah, it's very buttery. That's the marinade on here. So yeah, I'm very surprised. There's a lot of items here are just different, like that I haven't had at a lot of Korean barbecue spots, like cold buckwheat noodles. This brisket sauce right here is just like awesome, you know. So this is a thick cut honeycomb fresh pork belly. So let's see if it's sweet, because it's called honeycomb. I usually stay away from pork belly because sometimes it's too fatty, but this is a quality piece of pork belly, so it's very thick. So has a nice even ratio of lean tissue to fat, so it's not as like, you know, just oily. It doesn't taste like you're just eating fat, and it's nice and toasted on the outside. So if you just throw some salt on it, it's perfect. FGM Ivan Fugalo Mexico's first time trying pork jaw. So let's see how you like it.
I'm gonna try it out raw, then we're gonna try it with some sauce. Quite succulent because it's not even dry from the inside after even getting golden brown and golden, that little crust, you know, that little char. I'm amazed because normally in most situations it gets, the meat itself gets really dry and it's chewy, but this one is nice and kind of like a gummy bear. Nice little chew, and you could enjoy it. I'm just dipping up some sauce. Double dip in action.
Dude, you like that brisket sauce, right? It's crazy.
It's not watery. It's not skimpy. It's like they put some love into that.
Yeah. I honestly think one of my favorite things about this Korean barbecue spot, aside from the free parking being in LA, is their brisket sauce, guys. You gotta come here just for that brisket sauce. I gotta steal the recipe, guys. I'm trying to get the Krusty Krab recipe for this brisket sauce. Ivan here has never been to an a la carte one. He only has all you can eat one. So how about you give your opinion on this Korean barbecue, Ivan?
The experience is out of this world. Sometimes they say quality over quantity. I don't know if that's all right, but this spot is legitimately, you know, you'll get everything for every nickel and every dime of your dollar. So the quality is 100. Like, it's more of the feeling, and actually you get surprised because the meat's so good that like you could taste every taste and feel all the textures in this like meat. It's so juicy, so plumpy.
So it's better than all you could eat?
Yeah, I'd rather have this than all you could eat because this is quality right here.
You are, you know, having a trade-off because it is a bit pricier per se. So yeah. All right, y'all. So we're finishing up here at Hanu Korean Barbecue. So if I had to sum up our whole experience here, it would be unique, new, and quality. So I've been to a lot of a la carte Korean barbecue spots, and you know, each spot has its own unique qualities, but I feel like I've tried a lot of new flavors here, like this soybean soup right here. It was very thick and pasty. This was a new side I've tried as well. The deep fried beef, the marinated short rib with the butter and garlic sauce. Hanu is new, but they're not, you know, following in the footsteps of all the other a la carte spots in Koreatown because there's just so many to choose from. This spot is dope, great vibes, great ambience. I like that it's also very spacey. A lot of Korean barbecue spots you go to, you probably gotta wait for a long time, but if you come here on a weekend with some friends, you wanna throw down a couple shots, a couple of drinks of soju, they got, you know, entertainment in the background, got a lot of tables. So yeah guys, if you guys like this video, please like it, comment down below some recommendations for us, and subscribe for more DVW food vlogs. Deuces.